Hello there everyone, it is me, GigaLem, and it's about time I do another update for the channel. Updates have become very whenever I feel it's necessary. And I'll be real here, I forgot how much I've slowed down on any updates since I've gotten community posts and such. So, to basically get you up to speed, I have been moving. I have been in the process, of moving. I am still trying to figure out things with my bedroom. It's not like it's like barely worked on and such. I just got a media center and such, and I'm still trying to look for things to get for my bedroom and such. And what you're seeing here is a future Let's Play of mine that will likely kick off year 8 of the channel and such. Because, quite literally, it has been a bit of a case of moving nightmares and such. It wasn't as bad as the 2021 move where it just became this nightmare of trying to find a rent-controlled house and such. But this was a case of my parents had enough of rent-controlled problems to the point where they decided now was the time to buy the house instead of having to deal with renting. And quite literally, it was a case of dealing with trying to find the place. And I don't know the full thing and such. It's just that they were trying to get out of this absurdly tiny house. In fact, what you're seeing here was something I was trying to find time to record ever since I gotten my hands on the PlayStation 3 version of the game. Yeah, I am going to tell you this right now. I'm going to be talking about the many versions of this game that you can play officially. And no, I am not about to talk about the whole fiasco going on with Sony and such. That's a topic for later, and yeah, I am not happy about it, but I am just going to leave it at that. Put it simply, what you're seeing here is me just trying to get used to the game after like months of not playing it. There's still versions I'm trying to get. I'm like down to like one version that I don't have. My partner has the game, but I'm trying to look for my own copy. No, if I should need to, I probably would have to rely on just getting the copy digitally because it's hard to find a physical copy anywhere. Much like the Ratchet and Clank collection, which was never given a physical release in the US for the Vita, for some reason. And boy, am I going to do my research when I get to it, because not only am I going to be talking about trophies, I'm also going to be talking about trophy differences between versions and such. And no, I have not played Open Goal yet and such. I know I should probably check that out, but that's another thing for later. Simply put, I was busy the past, like from May to June, getting my videos done, getting them edited, getting them rendered, and then getting them uploaded. The reason why the bonus episode for Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoon is as short as it is because I didn't have time to basically make it a longer video for a good reason. So, yeah, I've been flip-flopping between a lot of things. I've been busy with, games that I've been playing and such. I'm trying to sort things out. A lot has happened, and I'm still trying to get ready for a trip, and what you're gonna see is a trophy pop-up to show that I'm playing this on PlayStation 3. Yeah, this is not RPCS3, this is a real PlayStation 3 being captured here, and I had to use a device to get past its capture protection, and yeah. This is a game I played a while back and was delightfully surprised how fun it really was. I still need to play its sequels though. I remember sampling Jack 2 on the PlayStation 5. the PS4 version. It hasn't gotten a new emulator version and such, but I'll probably take a moment to properly play that when I get the chance. But yeah, I was moving. I'm now in a much larger place. This will probably explain the echo. I apologize for the fan if you can hear it in the background. I tried to get a fan for... I tried to get a quiet fan, but of course my mom insisted I get an $80 one instead of that. Instead of one that was twice its price and had that bladeless design I was looking for. But yeah. So yeah. I've also been working on some things both for year 7 and for the start of year 8. There's already a couple of video projects I've started for the start of year 8, and you're likely going to see that once I'm able to finally get to editing the year 7 outtake reel, 7th year's worth of bloopers. Because I have a lot of bloopers I have yet to put together, and I need to basically track them all down and, you know, get them put together. I also need to get the illustration for it as well as the next LP, which is going to be Katamari Damacy Reroll, and I have to hook up the PlayStation 2 to get footage for that version. There is another thing I'm also trying to look for. It is a desk for the CRT that my dad got out of storage. It was something that I would have gotten out sooner had the place been, you know, larger. But that thing was stuck in storage, much like a lot of my stuff, for almost 5 years. 5. That's how long I was stuck in that absolutely cramped place. And there will be a video on that soon, because I'm going to be hooking up my Wii U again soon, and I know I could be using the Switch 2 version of a certain game to vent my frustrations, but I've been planning to use the Wii U version as a means to talk about that awful year and probably the years following it for quite some time. Because I'll be real here, I was expecting to be out of that house in a month because we were thinking it was going to be temporary. Turned out it was not as temporary as we thought. Because quite literally I thought it was going to be like, there was going to be a point where we were going to get kicked out against our will again because it's rent controlled. But now, we're finally out of that place. I'm in a much larger space. I have my own room. I'm in a proper room. It's not a living room or anything. It's a proper room. And I've been trying to settle my feet in for, like, ages now. So, while I'm talking over me bumbling over Jack 1, as I'm trying to get re-familiar with that game, I've been playing lots of games here and there. I've actually finally played through Spyro Reignited Trilogy, and I'm looking to try to actually get started on the original Spyro games soon. And if we're going to go on to project status and such, since I kind of already have technically started that, let's talk about just like I started recording the next Let's Play. I haven't. It's been a couple days since I've actually recorded another episode for it. It's because I was waiting for a media center desk to get here. I recently put it together, and it's where my new TV has been sitting. I also now have a proper TV for all my gaming. I'm no longer just bound to just using a VGA monitor and such. I haven't hooked up all my consoles back up. I'm gonna be real here. I don't think I'm gonna hook up my Xbox One again for a long time. I have not played on that thing for like a couple of years. I haven't had a reason to. And I have less of a reason to, given that I have a better computer that could probably play Master Chief Collection, which is also one of those projects that I've wanted to do, where it was basically playing through the campaign modes in co-op as a games with friend thing. I haven't had like a proper games and friends session in like over a year. Well, life scheduling and other conflicts is why I haven't bothered with that or anything. So, yeah. Year 8 technically already has gotten started with a couple of projects. You may know it in the form of Side Order Hackless. I did a video to commemorate the victory of Team Power in the Splatfest, and I've also did Brella Hackless, as no one voted for second or third for a second place winner. So when I upload this video, I'm gonna say this right now. When year 8 starts and you see the successful Brella Hackless video go up, I'm gonna say this right now. There will be a poll to choose Blaster or Stringer for the next palette. And by the way, you're gonna be surprised with the palette I chose to celebrate the victory of the Raider Splatfest, which at this time of recording I beat the main game, and I'm not going to spoil anything about it. I'll just, like, if you own a Switch 2 and you love Splatoon, I hope you are playing that game. And I hope you're having a good time, too, because I'm not kidding, that was a game I did not want to put down. I was just, I was up for hours playing that game. But in terms of projects that I still need to edit, well, I've been talking over this one project in Vegas of all the videos of me unboxing stuff that I haven't unboxed, that I haven't uploaded to YouTube. And I don't know why I haven't gotten to them sooner. They were just not of priority, and yep, there's another PlayStation 3 trophy. But it's something I'm going to be getting to. I'm going to be getting to at least sometime after this video. I'm likely going to probably record myself talking over the B-roll footage for the Switch 2 unboxing video, which is a year late, by the way. In fact, there's another thing that's also almost a year late that I'm also going to be doing a video on. I meant to do it sooner, but let's just say building a computer kind of took a lot of wind out of me. But yeah. The next LP, Katamari Damacy Reroll, and some of the videos that I have yet to edit for Year 7 will be what will wrap up Year 7 as a whole. I might just start editing for probably the remaining videos I have yet to edit and such. But yeah, that is going to be what will be for wrapping up Year 7 and such. I am rambling a bit and such. I'm just trying to not have a lot of dead air and whatnot, but you know how it's been a while and I just want to have a chat, even if I'm just talking to myself. So, speaking of talking to myself, let's talk about changes going on starting from Let's Play 21 onwards. Around 2019, I have opened 2 donation pages to accept donations, especially in times of need. And I've only gotten like 2 donations on that first year, and they did help with my family overall. And to the 2 who have donated through that way, I am still very thankful for helping my family during that time. However, I've been pushing that for 7 years at this point, and because I'm not a very popular channel in the slightest, how funny that I'm talking about this when I'm at the mayor's office, for lack of a better word. Um, I have not gotten a single donation whatsoever, and I've been feeling self-conscious about having such a platform open, especially if I'm a small channel that barely gets any viewers and such. So at this point, I'm going to be removing all donation page links, starting with the next Let's Play onward. As a result, I will probably only reopen those pages should I ever become a larger channel, which is probably not going to be anytime soon at the rate I'm going, but I'll likely be saving those donation pages or pages for stuff like that for like social media and such if I should feel up to it. But at this point, for this channel, I will no longer be pushing the donation thing, and all links will be removed, starting with Katamari Damacy reroll, as the outro will be changing as a result. I've considered this for a long time, like a couple years or so, and yeah, I don't think I didn't notice that Scoutfly box. Good job, me. But I think now is the time for me to just basically say I'm just going to be stop pushing it until, say, I somehow become a larger channel for the foreseeable future, because quite literally I haven't really been big enough to receive donations like that. So starting with Let's Play 21 and future Let's Plays and such, yeah, those links are going to be gonzo and such. But yeah. So I won't be pushing those anymore, and I'm only bearing repeating. So those aren't the only changes, but it's one of the more important changes I've been wanting to talk about, and I've been waiting to talk about for a very long time. I'm not kidding. So yeah, now that I got that news out of the way, I've been also preparing for a trip. I'm going to meet with my friends again, and someone's going to be coming to visit me. We're going to be hanging out together before we leave to California, and yeah. So, if in case there's a bit of a gap between like whatever I worked on last and Katamari Damacy, well, there you go. That's your reason why. So, yeah. And let's talk about year 8. I remember when I completed both the Sly Cooper and Ratchet and Clank LPs, that I was worried I was running out of LPs to decide on. And I was thinking I would have gotten them done earlier, but life happened and the production was halted for a long time. Let's just say there were going to be some design updates for year 8. I know I haven't spent much time with the new banner and such. Don't worry, the banner I've made and such. The banner design I've made and such, those will stay. However, Coda is going to be going through a bit of a gradual change, and you're going to know what I mean probably in a few years, should it go that far. I'll just say that right now. I'm not exactly in a position to say, not in a position to say it just yet. It's just, I want to say it when I know I'm getting there. So, yeah. So, so I will just say, like, say, hold off on asking until I know I have more of an update about it and such. And of course, I died, so.
Well, better you than me.
And that was the very thing that made me actually like Daxter, because I was expecting him to be like, the annoying wisecracking comedic relief, but I hope I do get to play more of the game's sequels and such. But you may see this game within like the next coming months or something like that, assuming I don't get the capture device set up with the CRT, because I'm looking to do something new for year 8, and that is a Let's Replay. It's me revisiting a game with new info and such, and let's just say same company as your hint, same company as the game on screen. That will be your hint. Anyway, since I never really got to talk about the other project status, NeoLemmix related stuff, I'll be real here. I've been trying to fight a designer's block. I've been trying to push myself through it, and yeah, I'm a bit clumsy. I love the delivery of that line. I'm sorry. But yeah, I've just been trying to push myself back into level designing. I've been down to like a single digit number of levels for Mila's and such. I've been wanting to get that project done and over with. I've actually been sketching ideas for Mila's 2, should that ever become a thing. And I'm only going to formally announce that it'll be happening if I have enough progress done on it. Meaning graphic sets, levels, etc. and etc. Technically, you could say that the project already started, considering the Free and Planet 2 graphic set sampler pack that I released, again, 5 years ago. But yeah, I've actually been sketching a lot of sets, ideas, and such, and it's just I've been trying to fight my designer's block to try to actually get that level pack released and such. So that's practically what it is. Que sorpresa más lemmings, that level pack with all the level titles in Spanish. I've also been trying to experiment with level ideas and such, and it's more just trying to get some ideas going, trying to get something that I'm satisfied with and such. And sometimes I have like a good good stream of levels before it just halts for a while. And you know that it just plain sucks to just have such a good a good bit of levels made, and then suddenly just ideas just stop coming and such, and I've been demotivated for a while and such. So yeah, I'm a bit all over the place, all over the darn place, and I've been just trying my best to just to get everything I want all put together and such. You know, Sentinel Beach, I assuming that's the song that's playing for Sentinel Beach. It sounds like modern Minecraft music. I don't know what song it reminds me of. I know it's like something I've heard before, but but I just can't remember it at the moment. But yeah. I am sorry for keeping you all waiting. It has been a long time since I started LPing, or started doing video projects seriously again. I've been dealing with computer problems, moving problems, room room assessment, a lot of everything. There's a lot of everything as of late, and of course the summer heat does get pretty hot. If you're wondering why I have a fan turned on, it's because it does get really hot in here. Because I don't exactly have a window I can prop open for an AC, and just a lot of just other things that I've just been yeah. Punch the old lady, Jack. Good job, me. Don't actually do that. Anyway. I didn't know this thing said mama. I guess that's what explains what the volume I had the TV at. Oh yeah. Let us talk about another thing. Acquiring hardware. So, when during my video editing for year 7, there may be a new piece of hardware I've added to my collection that you're probably going to see with year 8. Year 8 or year 9, give or take. I don't know when. But quite literally, let's just say, Nintendo DS and 3DS projects without using emulation when it's possible is now on the cards as potential projects. Meaning I could do something like New Super Mario Bros., Kirby Superstar Ultra, or any 3DS games or something. Or covering a 3DS version of a game that I'm going to be wanting to LP at some point. I'm not sure if I'll do that Let's Play with Year 8. I think it'd be generous to say I'll be doing it with Year 8. It's going to be a long game, so at the earliest, Year 9. I can't believe I've been past, like, I'm close to almost a decade mark, and I am trying to segue slowly into the outro for this video. So yeah, what you're seeing here is Let's Play number 22. This will be the Let's Play to kick off Year 8. If it's not, Let's Replay number 1. And I do have some games I have been wanting to do Let's Replays of, but I want to space out my Let's Replays whenever possible. Like, I do want to show a Let's Play where I have more knowledge to share, more things to talk about, and that thing I did right there, I cannot wait to talk about that in the Let's Play of this game. But yeah, I'll be busy with videos again if I'm not making levels. I am gonna be trying to wrap up Year 7 and all that. There'll be no more asking for donations, considering the lack of output on that one and other things I had to consider about that, and so on and so forth. I apologize for just dilly-dallying and just trying to cover all my bases here. But simply put, it's just been a long while, and I've been just wanting to just get back into the recording mood and such. So, yeah, I'm likely gonna do another video, probably on another day when I'm not playing Splatoon Raiders or platinuming another 2 games, such as the PlayStation 3 version of this game or Ratchet 2016. I've actually been busy playing that game because I wasn't sure when I was going to set up my PlayStation 3 to cover the online trophies and such. Anywho, I hope you're taking really good care of yourself. I should hopefully see you with future projects and stuff left over from Year 7 that I've been needing to get to. We're talking unboxings, a very late first impression video that's going to also feature post commentary, a late Switch 2 unboxing, Pokemon card unboxings, and you can bet your sweet Bippy there's going to be 2 more card unboxings for year 8. I have a tin and a blister pack waiting to be opened, and so on and so forth. I'll get to them when I'm able to. You'll know if I'm going to say a change in plans if necessary, etc., etc. So, yeah. Again, I hope you're taking good care of yourself. I hope, if you want to follow any future videos or possibly future updates whenever I get to them, just click the subscribe button and the bell and you'll be on your way, but you don't have to if you don't want to. The thought's appreciated. Until then, I shall be wrapping up this post commentary, and I shall bid you adieu.